Hello, BookTube. I've got some mail for you today on a beautiful Friday. Cloudy in the morning, but the clouds went away. It's a beautiful sunny day. The morning was crisp, almost to the point of being chilly. The day has been absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. And there is a slight rack of rain. It looks like it's headed this way tonight. It looks like it will rain deep in the night. So no big deal to my bean, who sleeps all night long. She hates the rain, but she sleeps all night long, so we won't be out in it. I'll just be hearing it. And at the back of that rain is weather that you would never guess today. Walking around today in your shirt sleeves, completely comfortable. But this weekend, it's going to be hot and humid here in Boston. Nothing like today's weather. It's going to be a thing to behold. Hot and humid. And it's going to arrive right up out of the blue tomorrow morning. And it's going to drop off a cliff on Sunday night. So it's just a hot, humid weekend that we're getting. I went out and about today. I've had for a Friday a very busy day for me. Usually, my idea of busy is to shift the pillows here on the fainting couch, but today has been actually measurably busy. And I have some mail, no periodicals, but 4 packages, one of which was in such terrible shape when it reached me that the book was practically falling out of it, so I just took the book out of it. So the first book, it will not involve wrestling with any cardboard. And this is by, let's see here, Jamie Wesley, and this is Fake It Till You Bake It. Love mixes perfectly with sugar and flour. So it's got one of these cartoon covers, the script titling, and a pun, a bad dad joke pun for the title of the book. These cartoon covers are becoming ubiquitous. They're just like nothing I've seen before. In very little time, all romance covers are going to be like this without any exceptions. And I always hate it when fads like that sweep through. I didn't like it when it was Fabio. I don't like fads in covers like this. But what about the book? So this comes out in late June. And is one of Oprah's most anticipated romance novels of 2022. And it sees a reality star and a cupcake baking football player pretend to be a couple in order to save his bakery. Jada Townsend Matthews is the most reviled woman in America after turning down a proposal on a reality dating show. When she comes home to lick her wounds, Jada finds herself working at San Diego's newest cupcake bakery, Sugar Blitz, alongside the uptight owner and professional football player Donovan Dell. When a reporter mistakenly believes Jada and Donovan are an item, they realize they can use the misunderstanding to their advantage to help the struggling bakery and rehabilitate her image. Faking a relationship would be simple, but sometimes love is the most unexpected ingredient. So, I don't think you're going to get anything in this that you don't predict, but it could still be really, really enjoyable. We shall see. It's a little bit too far down the line, a month from now, for me to read right away, but it sounds fun, harmless. The main problem I have with it is the cover, and that's a pretty light problem. So, but the other 3 here are openable things. There. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Well, I did a new arrivals video today, and this is a double. This is a double. So you if you watch that video, you're going to know all about this. This is Bliss Montage, a collection of stories by Ling, the author of Severance. As you likely know, Ling Ma's debut novel, Severance, a one-of-a-kind amalgam of that brought together elements of post-apocalyptic horror, workplace satire, road adventure, an immigrant narrative, and millennial coming-of-age novel, was originally published in 2018 and earned Ma a wide range of accolades, from the New York Public Library's Young Lions Fiction Prize to a Whitting Award. And with this, the author delivers a collection of short stories, many of them written over the course of the pandemic, that are wonderfully strange and a fitting follow-up to Severance. And this comes out in September, so a long way from now. No need for me to worry about it anytime soon. So we're 2 for 2 fiction wise. Let's see what this next one is. There are all these big white envelopes here. Okay. Next one's a novel, so we're 3 for 3 for fiction. This is from the folks at Soho Press. This is a finished copy, so this must be soon. Yeah, the first week in June. This is After the Lights Go Out by John Vercher. From the author of the critically acclaimed 3/5 comes a harrowing and spellbinding story about a family, the complications of mixed-race relationships, misplaced loyalties, and the interplay of racism and memory. Who was the greatest black boxer? Surely that is a trick question, right? Since the answer stands out well beyond any of the other contenders, surely that is a trick question. It can be a matter of preference or era, but the names come quickly to mind even for the most sports disinterested. Regardless of race, these same names can realistically be considered the greatest boxers of all time. Now, how about the greatest black boxing novel? Short story. James Earl Jones's turn in The Great White Hope is classic, as is Will Smith's performance in Ali. But how many other black-led boxing movies can you name? Creed, for one. Michael Jordan does a great job in Creed. Perhaps not many. The above exercise is meant to show the groundbreaking nature of John Vercher's novel. Despite a century of African-American exceptionalism in boxing and later MMA, the stories that publishing in Hollywood have put forward have been predominantly white ones. Let's just push on, shall we? If you don't insult me, I won't get upset. So please don't get it wrong. Vercher's novel transcends this unfortunate curiosity and arrives at intrinsic conversations about the violence of sport, the role of caregivers in society, and broader conversations about race and inequality. Xavier Scarecrow Wallace, a mixed-race MMA fighter on the wrong side of 30, is facing the fight of his life. Xavier can no longer deny he's losing his battle with chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Wait a minute, we've seen this before. Except without that throat clearing at the beginning, right? Who is the greatest black boxer? This business about encephalopathy I recognize. Through the fog of memory, well, some of you won't remember this, and this is the finished copy. Through the fog of memory loss, migraines, and paranoia, Xavier does his best to stay in shape while he waits for the call that will reinstate him after a year-long suspension. He watches his diet and trains every day at the Philadelphia gym owned by his cousin manager, Schott, a retired champion boxer to whom Xavier owes an unpayable debt. Xavier makes ends meet by teaching youth classes at Schott's gym and by living rent-free in the house of his white father, whom Xavier has been forced to commit to a nursing home because of the progress of his end-stage Alzheimer's. Dementia has revealed his father's latent racism, and Xavier finally gains insight into why his black mother left the family when Xavier was young. Remember this? Some of you will remember this. So he's dealing with chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which happens to boxers. People take repeated blows to the head. His father is also dealing with dementia. He's dealing with his father's dementia. Then Xavier is offered a chance at a redemption, a last-minute comeback fight in the largest MMA promotion. If he can get himself back in the game, he'll be able to clear his name and begin to pay off Schott. But with his memory in shreds and his life crumbling around him, can he hold on to focus he needs to survive? Sounds very good. I remember being impressed by the premise the first time. So After the Lights Go Out, it comes out in early June. Should probably get to this. Early June is right around the corner. I should probably get to this. And then the final package here, bigger than all the others, and then we'll be done. Probably another, it's another finished copy of something good. Oh, okay, great. All right, this is a finished copy of something we've already seen, and this is fiction. Yeah, so this is entirely fiction. This mail haul is entirely fiction. This is also early June. Yes, yeah. June 7th. This is A Trail of Crab Tracks by Patrice Nagangang. It's translated from the French by Amy Reed. And it is a chronicle of the fight for Cameroonian independence through the story of a father's love for his family and his land, and of the long silent secrets of his former life. For the first time, Nithap flies across the world to visit his son Tanu in the United States. After countless staticky phone calls and transatlantic silences, he has agreed to leave Bangui in western Cameroon, the city where he has always lived, where he has become a doctor and, despite himself, a rebel, where he fell in love and where his children were born. When illness extends his stay, his son finds an opportunity to unravel the history of a mysterious man who raised him, following the trail of crab tracks to discover the truth of his father and his country. Intriguing and right around the corner. So that's fantastic. That means that it's 2 out of the 4 here that I can get to right away, that I can get to conceivably this weekend. So we have A Trail of Crab Tracks, translated work, translated modern novel. After the Lights Go Out, we have Bliss Montage, collection of short stories, and we have Fake It Till You Bake It, in a classic twist on the age-old romance gimmick of the fake engagement or the fake marriage that turns real. Quite a bit of interest here. All fiction. Of course, there's a part of me that wishes there'd been, a 1,000-page biography of some dead English monarch, but I'll take what I can get. So that's the mail for today. Tomorrow's mail will be much hotter. 30 degrees hotter Fahrenheit. The predictions now are 90 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow, Saturday, and near 100 on Sunday. And then gone. So as abruptly as it appeared, gone. So we shall see. I will keep you informed. Thank you, BookTube.